suffer with back pain, today I'm going to show you how 3 everyday movements, one of which you probably do every single day, can be contributing to your pain, and I'll give you a simple way to change this and reduce or even eliminate your pain. If you're new here, I'm Janine from Win With Yoga, fitness and flexibility expert for women over 50. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, we'd be so grateful if you'd hit that subscribe button, and then you'll be notified anytime we post a new video about fitness and flexibility for folks over 50. So let's get started. Today we're going to have one main principle, and that is to stabilize our spine or our torso and create movement and motion in our body from our shoulders and hips. If we're doing moves where motion is being created from our torso, we can be irritating our spine every time we do it. So, move number 1 is opening a door, especially a heavy one that sticks, or a sliding glass door, or even your refrigerator, right? Because it's like suction closed. So you can even pause this video right now and go open a door and then come back and see how you did. So let's start with pulling a door open. First, let's start with the principle. Stabilize the spine, move from the shoulders and the hips. What we want to do is we want to brace our center a little bit and bring the handle toward your center, toward your navel or toward your spine. That's where we want to bring the load, right where we have all this strength. So plant your feet, brace your middle, then pull towards the navel. You don't want to be pulling out to the side or grabbing up high on the door and leveraging the torso to open the door. Pull it straight toward the navel. You do the same thing with a heavy commercial door, a sliding glass door, or your refrigerator. Plant your feet, brace your middle, pull toward the navel. Now, I did have a friend do this spur of the moment, and she kept her arms straight and walked backwards. So I wouldn't coach someone this way, but she did not turn her torso, and she made the motion come from her hips and legs instead of her arm. So you can do with that information what you will. Now let's go to pushing a door open. Let's start with our principle. What is it? Stabilize the spine and torso, create motion from the shoulders and hips. So again, first you're going to brace your middle a little to prepare for the load, and then push. And I talk about bracing in detail in my Good Back for Life program, and I'll leave that link in the description if you'd like to learn more. So you want to, if it's a heavy door, you want to try not to round your spine to push. Again, stay upright, plant the feet, stabilize your middle, and then push from the shoulders and arms. Everyday move number 2, vacuuming. Holding the vacuum at our side sets our back up poorly right from the get-go. It directs the force to the muscles, not to our strong spinal column. So let's shift our position and put the vacuum so we can use our principle. Put the vacuum right at your center so you are pushing and pulling toward the spine. That's where we want the load to be directed. Stabilize and move from the shoulders and hips, almost like we're waltzing with the vacuum. It may feel a little odd at first, but there's so much more strength and control. Now, everyday move number 3, sweeping or raking. Same principle. Stabilize the spine, create motion from the shoulders and hips. So you'd like to bring the rake toward your center rather than out to the side. Again, in the center, you're directing the force and the load towards a strong spine rather than twisting and making the move around by twisting the torso. The broom move around by twisting the torso. Now, if you have a rake or a push broom with a little more load, same principle, stabilize, then push and pull from the center. If the load of your implement is too heavy and you can't control the torso, then I'd say start with a lighter broom, etc., and then build up from there. Now you know how to make yourself more durable with one simple principle. Stabilize the spine, move from the shoulders and hips. And you have examples for opening a door, pushing and pulling, vacuuming, and sweeping. I'd love to know which one of these you'll try first and how it goes. Just hit me up in the comments, and if you found this video valuable, make sure to give it a like. One last thing before I go, I'm so convinced that so much of our generalized back issues or back pain come from daily habitual movements that are irritating or damage our spine. And without changing that, we're not giving our backs time to heal. So practicing things like I talked about today is creating a habit of good spine hygiene. This is a term I picked up from Stuart McGill. He's from Ontario, and his book back mechanic. I don't have an affiliation with him. I just think he's awesome. He's helped so many people heal their backs without surgeries. So all of these tips today came from my Good Back for Life program. It's a progressive online program of 10-minute routines for women over 50 who are ready to heal their backs and feel great day after day. You can learn more about Good Back for Life at goodbackforlife.com. And be sure, if you haven't, to subscribe and click the bell so it helps YouTube know that, hey, this is good stuff, and they're going to show it out to more people who need to hear it. Have a good one, and I'll see you back here real soon.